Hey YouTube, it's Gwen. I'm back, and as you can see from the title, I'm gonna be talking about my Pixie cut. And so first, I'll start off with the problems. The problems I had with my Pixie cut, oh my goodness, I'm gonna say it cut is the fear of cutting my hair. I was so afraid that I was gonna mess it up. But once you get the general shape of how you want your Pixie to look, it really, you just go through and cut it in that shape. When you comb it out, have your hair standing out, and just cut it. And I'll be doing another video on cutting my hair because that's what comes along with having a Pixie, keeping it cut. So, excuse me. So originally I went in with the Andy's clippers, but that was just starting to cut off. I think, the other problem I had was getting my hair to hold a curl. Like, that has been a big problem. And I'm not sure why it's not holding a curl, but I know that a few things have changed that for me. Curling wax when I curl my hair, and foam and foam rollers. Yeah, that kind of helped get rid of my hair not being able to hold a curl. And so the other problem with the Pixie, it's not a problem, but it irritates me sometimes. Like when I go to sleep at night and I put on my cap and certain areas of my hair get flat that I don't want flat, that kind of bothers me. But what I've learned is to put a roller, just get a roller. I have a magnetic roller here. Those work well too, less frizz. But get a roller and roll the areas that once you sleep on it, you'll see what parts of your head tend to get flat and you don't want it to be flat. Go ahead and get you a foam roller, get you some foam, and roll it. And that way it'll have a curl in the morning instead of being flat. And yeah, this is my little cap that I sleep in. The other problem, well, this wasn't really a problem, but it did happen one time. I did not feel good and I didn't want to do my hair. So what I did was washed it. I didn't even dry it. I put foam in it, combed it down, covered it up with a scarf. And then the next morning when I had a little more energy and felt a little better, it took me about 15, 20 minutes to curl my hair. So, that's not bad as opposed to spending hours like I used to doing my hair. So I guess those are the problems. And not want to put heat in my hair. Even though my hair is short, I don't want my hair to be damaged and broken. So once I wash my hair, blow dry it straight, because my hair is like 2 to 3 months post relaxer. So when it's really grown out like that, you kind of have to work with it a little bit more. So I always blow dry my hair straight. I use the Andy's blow dryer with the comb attachment. Blow dry straight so that my hair is straight, so that I actually can style it. But that particular night, like I said, I didn't feel like doing it. So I just put foam in it, put scarves over it the next morning, rolled it 15, 20 minutes. It wasn't a problem. So I'll talk about, products that I use on my hair. I don't want to relax my hair too much. I know some people go in like every 2 weeks and straighten their new growth. I don't want relaxer in my head that much. So I'm trying to get my relaxers to 2 or 3 a year. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm definitely shooting for it. And this is the relaxer I'm gonna use in a few weeks when I relax my hair. I'm gonna definitely relax at the beginning of the hotter months because I know my hair will be wet much more, since I'll probably be sweating and rinsing my hair. The straighter my hair is, it'll be easier for me to just do like a finger wave style and I can go on with life versus having to blow dry straight because I have new growth that I need to style. Or you could just gel it down. But so yeah, African Pride foam. I've used 3 foams. The Nairobi, it's not my favorite. It's a little on the watery side, but it is a good foam. This BTL, it's okay. It's sticky. I don't like that. My favorite kind of OG, because I used a lot of body setting lotion when I used to do my roller sets when my hair was longer. So the foam, yeah, I like the foam. It's like a good consistency. I like that. I still wash my hair with my Suave clarifying shampoo, and then my 2 conditioners that I always like keep around in my little stash is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, and then the ORS replenishing conditioner. So once I wash my hair and condition it once a week, and then I heat style it, and I don't add heat again. If I need curls, I get my foam, a pump or 2 of foam, and then I put a roller in, just to make sure I have some kind of lift or curl or something going on. Yeah, so that's what I do. And I do sleep in the rollers as well. I have the foam rollers with the satin on them, large, medium, and small. And then I have the magnetic rollers and the perm rods for the short hair in the back of my head. And then when I'm curling my hair, I just reach for a part that feels flat, that I don't want it to be flat. Tap it with some foam, and then just add a roller and go on with life. I don't even roll all, so my entire head won't be rolled. It'll be the parts that I don't want to just be super flat. That's the part that I put rollers in during the week. The rest of the time, I just leave my hair alone. When I go to sleep at night, I put this wrap on. In the morning, when it's flat, I get my comb pick and just lift the parts that lift and pat it down and go on with life. And then the things, like I said, I have the foam, which helps with the roller setting and rolling my hair. Then I have the curl wax. I will never again heat style my hair, like flat iron and curl it without curl wax. It just makes the hair so sleek, no flyaways, smoother, helps the curls to hold. And this is not even the best, like top notch, top tier, high curl wax out there. And it does an okay job. I like it. Once I use it up, I'll get a different one, but until I use it up, I'm gonna keep using it. And so then when I do a roller set, I have this little hat and bonnet thing, and it attaches to just a regular hair dryer. So I use that about 15-20 minutes after I put my foam in and I'm doing my full head. This, I don't sit under the dryer for this. I just, because my hair is pretty straight. It just doesn't have the curl, maybe, that I'm looking for. So I don't sit under the dryer when I do my little touch-ups during the week. And I blow dry straight, like I said, with my Andes. I have these flat irons right here. This is a red pencil. I love this thing because it gets the job done. I just go through, curl my hair, and I even use it for the top, because that's the other thing I found out. The smaller the curl, the longer it holds, and the more curls you have, the longer you have curls in your head. So I love this pencil, flat iron. I love this thing. And I do have this Remington 1-inch. I use that sometimes for the top. I don't use it a lot. I really favor my pencil by Red. Now, I did buy this 1/2-inch mini flat iron. I haven't used it yet. I will this weekend, and I'm going to use it over my entire head this weekend when I wash and condition my hair. This is a 1/2-inch. I'm going to use it over my entire head. And I'll probably do a video about that so y'all can see the results of my hair. Like I said, my biggest fear was cutting my hair. So you got to get pretty comfortable with cutting your hair, because that's what you do with a Pixie, unless you go to the salon or barbershop or whatever and let a professional do it. My whole goal is to not go to a professional, and I know that sounds crazy. My journey would probably be a lot easier if I just went. And don't think I haven't thought about it, because I have thought, oh, just go and get it cut. I want to learn. This is like a little journey for me to have a Pixie. So, yeah, I am trying to do this myself. And so I talked about my rollers, my tools, and I think, and then I have, you've already seen this. This is a wall clipper. Initially for the back, I started out with the 1-inch, the number 8 guard, 25 millimeter by wall. But the next time I do my hair, I'm gonna go in with the 22 millimeter by wall. So it's a number 7, just so I could get it a little shorter, because I was terrified to cut my hair. So, and that's one thing, once you cut it, it's gone. So that's why I went in with the 8th, but I think I'm gonna go in with the 7 this time, the 22. Then I went back over the areas over my ears with the scissors, because that kind of helped elevate the Pixie as well. Having this area over my ears cut out. So yeah, I just went back in with the scissors and then just followed the shape of my ear and made sure that it was like, you know, had a little swirl with it, sophistication. But yeah, so you gotta get comfortable with cutting your hair and making mistakes, because when I cut my hair initially, this area over here, and I don't know how it happened, but it was very short. It was very short, like short, like almost to my scalp. And I don't know how I did that, because I never took the guard off the clippers, but nobody really saw it. Nobody said anything, not even my family. This is another little gadget I have. When I wake up in the morning, I take my wrap off. If my hair is flat, I just lift it with this, pat it, and I go. So, yeah, so that's what's going on with my Pixie cut. Still learning. There's a few areas I see that I think I want it a little shorter in the top, so I'll probably cut some of the length out of the top a little bit. I'm saying 1 inch, but maybe a little less than 1 inch. I don't know. Then here on the sides, I made my sideburns down this whole front section, but actually once I cut over my ear, all of this hair right here is not, you know, it's not necessary to have. So I'll be cutting that off as well. So like I said, I'm learning what I like, how it looks, and then just fixing it along the way for the parts that I didn't get initially. So yeah, that is, oh, and another thing that I use is this Chi 44 iron guard. I just use this after I finish styling my hair. I spray over it, and I don't always use it, but I do use it sometimes. So these are the things I use for my Pixie, and these are some of the problems I had with my Pixie, and products, problems, and progress. So I am progressing along. I'm enjoying it. So just keep watching, and I'll be looking for any suggestions someone may have about maybe a problem I'm having or set that I'm having. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.